Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be testing out the new Charlotte Tilbury EXAGGER Eyes Volume Mascara. Now, I wouldn't normally do a full dedicated review on a mascara, but because this is Charlotte Tilbury and I do tend to review all of her new products, I thought let's go for it. And also, this is the first mascara she's released in quite a few years. The last one was the Pillow Talk mascara. So this is currently available on her website and also on Sephora. I do have a code with Charlotte Tilbury, which I believe can save you 15%. It is a one-time use code, but it can be used for anything on her website. So I will leave that down below for you. If you do use it, thank you so much, but absolutely no pressure. This retails for, I believe, $29 US or 40 Canadian. On her website, this is described as a volumizing mascara that is the secret to bigger, brighter looking iconic eyes. With its unique lash vinyl black wrap tech and ultra curved lash styler brush, the formula delivers instant root to tip volume and a 2 times the curl effect. This sounds good so far. With a smudge-proof, flake-proof, sweat-proof, clump-proof, and humidity-proof formula, it is the secret to 28-hour exaggerated volume and curl. I'm not wearing my mascara for 28 hours, but this is sounding pretty fantastic so far. This is packaged in a show-stopping magic glass bottle inspired by the feminine elegance of the Art Deco era that elevates the formula for continuous perfect performance preservation over time. So her website says that it was tested on 31 people, but the actual packaging here says this was tested on 105 people over 7 days, and 94% saw more volume, 90% saw root to tip curl, and 95% agreed that eyes look bigger and brighter. This also says it is made in Italy and has a 6-month shelf life. So this is what the actual bottle looks like. It's really very beautiful, very curvy. It's got this really nice cap up here. We have some gold lettering. It's really very beautiful. And because it is glass, it is definitely more weighty. So this is what the wand looks like as well. So the wand shape itself reminds me of the Benefit Roller Lash or the Lancome Lash Idole, and is definitely a fiber bristle brush. The bristles look a little bit short to me, but very dense. So I'm definitely thinking we're gonna get a lot of volume with this. And in comparison, I did want to show you the wands of some of her other mascaras. I also used to have her Legendary Lashes mascara, and I really did enjoy that one. That one has more of an hourglass bristle wand, and it definitely gave a lot of volume, and it was pretty good on length as well, but it was mostly amazing for volume, although it could get clumpy. But that is one of my favorites. That wand reminds me very much of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But let's look at these comparisons right here. So we have the new EXAGGER Eyes mascara, we have the Full Fat Lashes mascara, and then we have the Pillow Talk mascara over here. I have that one in the Dream Pop shade. But the Pillow Talk is designed to give the lashes curl and length, which I do believe it does. I don't think it gives a ton of volume, but it really does push up the lashes and give them a really beautiful curl, and it does do a nice job on length. The Full Fat Lashes is probably my least favorite of her mascaras so far. The bristles really don't do much. It's kind of a very basic wand. It almost reminds me of an early drugstore mascara, just the way the wand is shaped. And I just don't really feel like it does much. So this one does do a really nice job of adding some volume, but it really doesn't contribute to length. And I don't really feel like it does anything special. This is one that I don't really feel like is worth the splurge. This one is also a bristle wand. The Pillow Talk is a rubber bristle wand. But let me zoom you in a little bit so I can put this on and show you what it looks like. All right, so I have already curled my lashes. They look like they've dropped a little bit though, so maybe I'll add just a little bit more. I hate curling my lashes. It's one of my least favorite things to do. But let's try on this mascara. I do like the shape of the wand, and I'm also kind of in my mind comparing this to my YSL mascara, which is my absolute favorite high-end mascara. I'm getting a little bit on my lid, which I don't love, but I can fix that. Okay, so that does look nice. It definitely makes quite a big impact over this side especially. I feel like it's definitely a noticeable difference. I do feel like it enhanced the curl a little bit, but I really don't feel like there's a ton of volume. I mean, there's a little bit, I guess you could say, but I mean, there's definitely a little bit. It does look really nice. It's looking quite nice on camera, I think. Let's try the other side too. I do feel like it has potential to be clumpy because I feel like some of these lashes are a little bit clumpy as well. I always make a mess of my lids, so that's not really the mascara's fault. Okay, let me wait a couple seconds so I can clean up the mascara, and then I will be back to share my final thoughts. All right, so as I was fixing my smudges, I thought, let's do a wear test of this because I think that is going to be the most beneficial. So I will continue to wear this throughout the day. It is pretty late in the afternoon right now. It's about 3 p.m., but I will wear this until around 9, and then I can kind of come back and tell you if it flaked, if it smudged, if it did anything it claims not to do. I can let you know. It's not really hot enough for me to test the humidity, but we'll see. So I will come back at the end of the day and let you know all of those things. But as of right now, I love the packaging, don't love the price point. On the lashes itself, I think it did a really nice job. I think it gave me a really pretty sort of separated fluttery lash, but kind of verging on clumpy a little bit. I felt like I definitely did get a little bit of clumps over here. This side I feel like it didn't go in quite as hard, but that was because I noticed it starting to get a little bit clumpy on this side. So I'm really not sure how true that claim is. I do like the length. I like the separation for the most part. I think that looks really pretty. I don't know if it's the most voluminous mascara I've ever tried. I don't think it is, but it does look pretty. So as of right now, I like it, but it's not special. It's not replacing anything for me. It's probably the most beautiful packaging I have, but again, it's not replacing anything. I love my YSL way more. Some other drugstore mascaras I also love way more. I'm a big fan of the Lancome Lash Idol as well, and the Thrive Cosmetics is still top tier when it comes to length. But I will continue to wear this for the rest of the day, and I will come back and let you know my thoughts on how it wore, things like that. So far it's pretty, but not spectacular. All right, so we have made it to the very end of the day, and the mascara has not smudged or flaked at all. So definite points for this mascara. And I will say my lashes actually still do look quite fresh. I mean, it doesn't look like my mascara has been on for 8 hours and kind of wearing down, so I am pretty happy with that too. Like I said earlier, I think this is a nice one. I think it gives a nice amount of volume, some separation, some length. Definitely did hold the curl as well, but I do think that there are definitely mascaras that give me more length and volume. I still prefer my YSL mascara. And even the Rare Beauty mascara I do prefer. If you prefer a lash that isn't quite so bold and full, then this might actually be a really, really nice option. I do actually really like the glass bottle. I do like the way my lashes are still curled and looking fresh. I really like that, and I love that there was no flaking or smudging. All of that makes me really, really happy. So I do think this could be a really nice mascara for every day, especially if you don't love a super bold lash, because it definitely did give me some volume, give me a little bit of length, a little bit of separation, but at the same time, it's not too bold. I know sometimes when I go in with my YSL and I layer it a little bit, my lashes definitely end up looking a little bit more bold. So if you do like something a little bit more subtle, this could be a really, really nice one. So overall, I do really like it. I wouldn't repurchase it because I do have some mascaras that I just like more, that are just better suited to my own personal taste, but I do still think this is a really solid formula. So I do think that a lot of people will get a lot of enjoyment out of this mascara in particular. I don't see my opinion changing too much, but I will give you my very final thoughts in my speed reviews at the end of the month. But overall, that is where we stand. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Did you try this one? Were you thinking about it? Were you on the fence? Let me know all of your thoughts down below. I love hearing from you guys so much. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!